guys, Cellie here. I was going to talk and walk today, but I was coming up Wyandotte, and it was so, forgive me for the shakiness, it was so windy coming up Wyandotte, I figured I'd never be able to get a video done. It's a little less windy up here on this platform, so we're going to go ahead and give it a shot. Today I want to talk about leadership, and I want to talk about some of the misconceptions we have about what a true leader is. You know, we always define a leader as the guy that is up on stage getting the big check, the guy that is, you know, driving the $100,000 car, living in the, 10,000 square foot house, etc. But we forget that there's a lot of steps that it takes to get a leader there. You know, I think we get caught in idolatry. You know, I call myself a lifestyle evangelist, and I believe that documentation beats conversation every time. So I do believe that, you know, you have to have the documentation, but sometimes I think that we get caught up that the documentation, you know, the income is the end goal, and that's what a real leader is. And a real leader that makes that kind of money is someone that puts in the work when there is no immediate reward, when there is no financial reward immediately. And, you know, that's the difference between the winners and the losers, right? The people that quit are the losers because they never stick around to get to that point where they're on stage collecting the big check. So I think that what we need to define a leader as is somebody who is 100% committed to the end game. In the end game, it's not just getting the residual income and getting the lifestyle and the money. It's helping as many people to get to the same place as possible. Let me ask you something, and I don't care what your network marketing company is, I don't care what you sell. What is the product? What is the product in our profession? The product is leadership. That's the true product. The product is you. Look, we've got to become leaders, and we've got to develop leaders. If you're not developing leaders, you're not growing your business. I have a friend out in Chicago who is a very charismatic guy, knows how to build rapport very quickly, and he is a rock star recruiter. The problem is he's not a strong leader in the respect that he doesn't sow into people. It's all about him. So he's out there, it's almost like he's in a boat and he's bailing water, right? The water's coming in and he's bailing it out, and if he stops working, he's going to sink. And when we learn to create true leaders, that's when our business starts to get legs of itself. But in order for you to create a leader, you've got to become a leader. And all of us are in various degrees of becoming the leaders that we're called to be. You know, when you see the guy with the big check, he's just, or girl, he's just further along in his journey or her journey than you are. So we've got to become by doing. And you become who you hang around. And that's what these talks are all about. These talks are just to help you, hopefully inspire you, to help you to become the best leader in network marketing that you can be and the best person that you can be. You know, I didn't get to a full-time income in network marketing without some mentors. And I didn't get to the place that I'm at to where I sleep till I'm done sleeping and make money in my socks. I didn't get here until I started listening to some people and doing a whole lot of personal development. And so I hope this encourages you. If you want to be the person collecting the big check, then you've got to be the person that is ready 100% to sow into the lives of the people in your business, and you got to be 100% committed to your business. You cannot let emotions take you out of the game and make you check out when you should be pressing in. You know, it was Gandhi that said, be the change that you want to see in the world. Well, I'm here to say that you need to be the change that you want to see in your downline. Be that person that you want your downline people to be. Lead by example. You know, the people that you bring into your business are only going to do what they see you doing. And so you want to start a culture that is based on you being a person of integrity, finding the answers, sowing into people's lives, doing mastermind calls, doing training calls, and being available for your people. Now, let me also point out, this is just a side note, because we work from home, if you're already full-time, or if you're not making full-time income, but you're doing it full-time, you're always home, right? And if you work from home, that means that you're always at work. So you've got to set some guidelines that you stick to. Times when you're not going to answer the phone, regardless of who's calling. family time, dinner time, recreation time, whatever it is. When you work from home, just because the phone rings doesn't mean it's a good reason to answer it. Set some boundaries when it comes to when you work. And then when you punch in, right, when you sit down to work, be mighty, be focused, and work your tail off. And don't let social media or any other distractions come in the way. Just get it done. The whole point of working from home is that we reap the rewards. We get the benefits of the time freedom and the money. And if you're working 16 hours a day and you're always on a three-way call or a conference call or over here or over there, then it's not a blessing. You're supposed to work a little. You're supposed to lay your head a little. You're supposed to pray a little. You're supposed to recreate. Enjoy your recreation a little bit. You're supposed to have balance. So be the change that you want to see in your downline. Lead by example, and very soon you will be that person collecting the big check. But remember, leadership and the journey is what the game is all about. It's not the destination. Hope this has blessed you. Until next time, live well, love well. God bless. Daily method of operation. And your daily method of operation means everything to your long-term success, because what you're doing on a daily basis is going to have great ramifications down the road.